What's good, people? How are you choosing to feel today? I woke up ready. That's all there is to it, just ready. So I decided to make a video. What I want to talk about today is changing your subconscious. Now, a lot of people, I don't think they understand what our subconscious is. Now, we as humans, we have conscious control over what we do, say. We can think about something before we do it. We can think of ideas and then implement them into our daily lives. However, 95% of what you will do, 95%, a very large majority, is actually controlled by your subconscious. Now, what is your subconscious? Your subconscious is what you directly don't think about. It's kind of the stuff that's pushed into your schema, pushed into the back of your mind. And the subconscious is most often developed between the ages of 1 and 7. And we carry that with us our whole entire lives. So when you react in a social situation on your subconscious, oftentimes you're reacting with some sort of influence of habits that you developed as a kid. So with retraining your subconscious, it's very, 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 very helpful. Retraining your subconscious is helpful for gaining a better conscious control over the decisions you make. It helps you eliminate a lot of bad habits. So what I can say is you wake up and you don't have a lot of control over your situation. You do a lot of things that you don't necessarily understand why you do or necessarily even truly agree with. So you can retrain your subconscious first off by pressing pause and just stopping before you do something and pushing it to your conscious, your intuition. Stop what you are physically doing. Routine too often in, industrial society takes us. We're just so much on a clock, so much on a routine that we don't consciously get to stop and think about what we're doing. But for you, I say that you should try it. Just really relax and clearly remove yourself from the situation and think about what you're doing, and you'll often be able to fight the bad habits of your subconscious by just consciously breaking down the stuff that you do without thinking about, like chewing your nails or even smoking a cigarette. Really consciously think about why you're doing something and the benefits and the cons, the risks and the rewards that can come from it. To question your belief systems will help. Because like I said, our subconscious is very strongly influenced by the ages between 1 and 7. So a lot of childhood trauma or a lot of what you were told by adults that may have obsolete views that don't necessarily identify with you as a person, you can be carrying those with you. The definition of insanity is doing something over and over again but expecting different results. So we can get caught up in the routine, and even if you're thinking about what you're doing, you have to understand that we all operate on BS, belief systems. And these belief systems are something that you may want to challenge more often, and therefore you'll change your daily habits, which then shape your subconscious to serve you better. That's what we're trying to do with our whole psyche, our whole physical manifestation, everything about us and our persona. We're trying to serve ourselves. If you are doing the same thing over and over again and not getting the results that you want, think about your belief systems and think about, who told me I couldn't do maybe this instead? Why did they tell me that? What's their reasoning? Good way to question your belief systems. And then you'll realize that you are no longer a victim of circumstance. That you have more control over your life. When you wake up in the morning, it's your destiny and not an influenced destiny of everything around you as you consciously begin to take control and question your belief systems. The subconscious works very much through imagery. So what I can suggest is with your space, like let's say your bedroom, when you first wake up and see in the morning, try to surround it with new positive images that you want to see. Because negative imagery will manifest within your subconscious, and then you will therefore repeat those actions. However, if you surround yourself with the objects that will do you better, you'll slowly start to act like those objects, and those objects will be incorporated into your psyche rather than randomness, mess, clutter, obsolete stuff that we don't care about anymore. That all can go away very quickly. If you remove that from your living space and fill it with new things, you will, in a way, become a new person. Feel me? No, that's okay. And part of the subconscious is you can get very overwhelmed and fall into your subconscious, like act without thinking, act on your body, act without any conscious thought. So break everything down into steps. Life's good with spontaneous moments, surprises, but if you're feeling overwhelmed by life and overwhelmed when you're trying to make positive change and the change just isn't manifesting, really break everything down into steps and think about why you do what you do. And if you just keep doing that, sooner or later you will start to reshape your subconscious just like you could your conscious, Food and nutrition. Food and nutrition. Fitness equals less mental disorders. That's proven. A lot of processed meats and just processed foods in general are so processed they have dead enzymes and they put a lot of oxidative stress because they're carcinogens. Oxidative stress will then for frig with your brain, and I'd have to say from experience that eating meat will give you less clarity in your brain. Oxidative health is very important. If you eat a raw, natural diet, you'll be more likely to make clearer decisions, and you'll feel a lot better. And if you work on fitness and your image and self-confidence and self-worth, you'll have more power when making decisions, I promise you. So really, I talk a lot about starting your day in relation to good health and even just your subconscious. So when you start your day, make sure that you're very conscious about the food that you're eating, and then your subconscious will be just as healthy. So I want to thank y'all for watching today. Check your subconscious. Have a beautiful day. Get outside. Do what you gotta do.